Now, when I bought my Fujifilm cameras, I started out testing straight away different kind of film recipes that I could use in different kind of situations. And right now there's two that point out really well. And I could tell you like one of these recipes is gonna be a recipe that you could use throughout the whole summer, the whole year probably. But probably not. Probably you wouldn't want to, because you always want to. You want probably 3 or 4, maybe even that 7. Use all those custom slots to use film recipes. But for me, using film recipes, 7 of them, I can't figure out what to use in which kind of situations. So I usually just pick 2, because I'm gonna feel like a kid at a candy store if I try out all 7 or put my all 7 custom slots to use. So no, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna tell you about 2. You could actually comment down below and tell me which one I'm gonna prefer at the end of the video to use the whole summer, because that's what I'm gonna tell you at the end of this video. Now the first one, if you've been watching my videos, you guessed it, it's gonna be the X Pro 6 II. That is a great film recipe to use throughout the year. This is actually my first summer, my first sunlight using the X Pro 6 II, because I found out about it during winter and I used it at dark nights trying to get that, you know, cyberpunkish feeling for my photos. But now I want to use it in the summer, and the reason is because it is really saturated and it punches out the greens around me. I love it. I freaking love it in the summer too. It looks great. Now, of course, to me, this still shines as the kind of retro, cyberpunkish kind of film recipe. It's not the kind of recipe that, how would I explain it? It's not the kind of recipe that I would use in every kind of situation. But still, I use it a lot because I love it. It brings out the lights, the highlights, everything, just in a different way because of those colors. And I'm talking about feeling right now, not about, you know, statistics or any kind of settings and adjustments, but how I feel about these film recipes. Now the second one is called Bright Kodak. I just found out about it, and it is, I gotta tell you, it's unique. It's a unique recipe. I love it. I love it how it brings out the highlights. It looks really nostalgic in this kind of 50s to 70s kind of way. And I don't know, there's just something different about it. I can use it in any kind of situation, taking photos of just the shadows that the harsh sunlight brings, or maybe some portraits or something like that. And it always looks great. Okay, so when I came here, I had my headphones on. I didn't realize that this place is a sound design by itself. They're actually renovating the boats to, you know, open up for summer, those bar and pub boats, so people can get drinking on the deck. That's about it. That's what you do on a bar boat, I guess. And watch some live shows, like, you know, bands playing and shit like that. Now I'm gonna go and put these recipes at the end of the video. They can be found in Fuji Weekly also, but if you don't want to go and search for them, they're at the end of this video. I have not been using any kind of filters, not a mist filter, anything when taking these photos that you've been seeing, and I like them a lot. They actually, like I said, the X Pro 62, it gives out a lot of contrast, it punches out the greens and stuff, and it just gives this vintage vibe. And then there's the bright Kodak that is also a vintage vibe, but even brighter, even cooler, even, summery than it's supposed to be. And if you guessed that I will be using, bright Kodak for the whole summer, you guessed right, because that is what I suggest using for the whole summer. That is a great film recipe. That is the only film recipe you're gonna need for the whole summer. I gotta tell you, post-event depression is real. I mean, I was just last weekend, a few days ago, well, it was last weekend, so it's Tuesday now, and I was at Comic-Con Finland taking some portraits of cosplayers, etc. And now I'm here taking shot of trees and people and streets, and I don't know, it just feels kind of dull. But yeah, so I've been taking the photos with the X100V5, and I am not gonna be using the newer, bigger models, my X-H2 or X-H2S, because they're X-Trans 5 and this is X-Trans 4, and those film simulations are mainly used or suggested to be used with the X-Trans 4, but you can actually use them with the X-Trans 5. You can test them out. Tell me if you have or are going to test them out. Show me those pictures. Tell me what they're gonna look like, and if they fit that, I might as well anyway try them out on the X-Trans 5. But for now, I'm just testing them out with the X105 and liking them really much, loving them really much. I just gotta find a really good spot and a way to use them. I'm really imagining a darker place like a coffee shop yet again. I love the darker places, rustic places with big windows having light coming in them. These film simulations really will not probably, but will look good on that kind of situation. Yeah. Boy, I'm so bored. The depression is kicking in. So I'm just gonna continue my journey because I'm still on the road. I'm gonna head home, pretty much, and try and take some few photos on the way back and show them to you at the end of this video. And before that, I'm gonna show you the recipes. And yeah, so if you like the video, remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll be seeing you on the next one. Peace out. Put these headphones back on and start listening to some chill vibes, lo-fi.